In indexing phase, outcomes from crawling and parsing, analyzing all those steps, outcomes are stored into database. But all such database, it is like massive data and it cannot be classified into relational database, and hence we are using NoSQL documented model instead of relational database. Indexer here does two main steps. One is converting ontology graphs to resource description framework file, and then there is resource description framework documents and keywords with key value pair matching to that terms are stored in document sequentially. Then comes the front end phase. Rank process is major contribution here and represented in this algorithm. All the above subjects will be combined to find ranking score. Sorry. Algorithm goes like this. First, you begin the procedure. Input is page P, link weights for that P, like how many links are there to that particular page, and query Q. Output would be the semantic score. Sir?
You're not audible. ತುಂಬಾ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
One second. Am I audible now, ma'am?
Yes, I think just that. Let's see.
Okay.
I think this is okay. Start.
Then comes the front end phase. Here, rank process is major contribution here, which is represented in this algorithm. First, let's look at the input. Input is like page P, link weights of P, that is number of links to that particular page, and query Q. Output would be the semantic score we calculate at the end. Initially, we begin the procedure and enter a query to be searched. N would be the variable. N is the variable. Expand that query with other keywords using WordNets. WordNet is it is a lexical database which links words into semantic relations using synonyms, eponyms. Like for that particular query, it adds on other synonyms. That is how we expand the query queue and store that in variable n. And if n is in P, that is for all those keywords belongs to that page. If it's related to that page, then keyword X belongs to that variable. Calculate CW. CW is weight of context for that particular keyword X on page P. Formula for calculating CW is frequency of X divided by N. That is how frequently that particular keyword has occurred divided by all those keywords into fuzzy in the membership keyword. This is for keywords, and if you have some links to that page, then find all links to that page. Find all links to that page. Calculate LW for that page P. LW is weight of link for pages. Formula for that is Li by summation K. That is link for that particular page divided by sum of all links. This is how you calculate CW and LW. Then you get the page rank of that particular P and return SS, semantic score. The formula for semantic score we'll see in the next part. We'll calculate semantic score for that particular page. This is creating ranking score. And later in the retrieval part, as shown in the block diagram before, there are three main blocks utilized. The retrieval part is like the part where users interact with the web, that is query engine, query optimizer, and WordNet. Query engine is query generated manner that apply to divide query call into separate words. You divide the complete query into chunks of data. Then query optimizer, it goes like this. It scans the keywords claimed by the end user and parse it, and then optimize that query, checks for some grammatical errors. To check the grammatical errors, we are using Langston character distance method. This is a string metric for measuring difference between two sequences. Like distance between two words is the minimum number of single character edges. Then the third block would be the utilizing WordNet to expand the given keyword or given query. After all these, engine compute similarity score. This is the formula to calculating similarity score, which is calculated using normalized similarity score equation. It goes like this: 1 minus max of log Ri. Okay, Ri and Rj is resource I and resource j of ontology graph assigned with keyword I and j respectively. Like for each ontology graph, you're calculating semantic score and see which is greater. If the result goes on like this, like if it gets 0, then resource I of ontology graph is not equal to resource j of ontology graph, so that would be rejected. Again, resource 1 of I of ontology graph would, if it is 1, resource Ri is equal to Rj, otherwise it is related to Rj. In brief, what it does is, if you have a query, then first step is to split, clean, transform this query. After that, query divided into two distinct keywords. Each keyword was expanded using WordNet, and normalized semantic score is assigned. Final step is intersection resources was summed to get final related resource, and then retrieve that particular resource and give it to the user. The result analysis goes as like this. In order to get the experimental results, recommended system has been implemented using some tools and technologies like Apache Server, RDF scheme based on XML that was used for structured framework, PHP programming languages which was used for sending HTTP requests, performing crawling, map reducing technology. All these tools and technologies were used. Am I audible, sir?
ನೋ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಚೈತ್ರ.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಫುಲ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. To get the experimental results, recommended system has been implemented using some tools and technologies like Apache Server, RDF scheme based on XML that was used for structuring framework, PHP programming languages which was used for sending HTTP requests, perform crawling, and MapReduce technologies. These are all the tools and technologies used in this process. And to see if methods improved the result based on like comparing traditional search and semantic search, if the results are improved or what, to check that we have 4 different test cases here. In test case 1, system is triggered by a simple unclear single word as query. For example, consider the word to be searched as an engine. Such word is given, and in this test case we'll apply all different proposed techniques to validate system performance and response time. In test case 2, same query is triggered as test case 1, but here we'll apply all different technologies without applying keyword expansion and similarity score based on semantic relations. In test case 3, query goes as same as 1 and 2, but in here all different technologies are proposed without applying proposed ranking process and caching system. And in test case 4, query would be the same, but only with basic operations like crawling, indexing, and retrieving that query. You can see here input keywords are 1, 1, 1, 1. That is, for example, we have considered as engine. Extended keywords, they have extended it to 8. In test case 1, in test case 2 it is 0, in test case 3 it is 8. Your true positive, false positive means those keywords which matches to that particular page, true positive. And then the precision. Here the response time, number of document fetched, methods used, we'll see in the graph. System performance chart, response time chart, and number of documents fetched chart. These are the 3 charts which shows us the results, how these test cases works. Here test case 1 achieved higher precision rather than other related test cases because all proposed methods were applied together. In case of response time, test case 3 and 4 achieved higher time consumption other than test case 1 and 2. Since caching system and ranking process were not applied. In case of number of
ಚೈತ್ರ
yes ma'am.
ಹಾ, ನೀವು ಇವಾಗ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಂತ ಏನೋ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ, ನೀವು ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇವಾಗ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಕೀವರ್ಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಇರೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಪಾಪಪ್ ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಕೆಳಕ್ ಬರತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಟೈಮ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಕೀವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಅದು
ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ ದಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರತ್ತೆ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ?
ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಟೈಮು ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್
ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
in fraction of seconds it might vary.
We are adopting artificial intelligence concept alva.
Yes ma'am.
You almost all search engine we are using artificial intelligence.
Yes ma'am.
Ha, andralli idralli ಏನ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್? ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್? ನಾನು ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಇಂಜಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಮುಂಚೆ ಇದ್ದ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಇಂಜಿನ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಬರೀ ಕೆಲವು ಕೀವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ನಾವೆಷ್ಟು ಫೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಇಫ್ ಐ ವರ್ ದ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಸಿಇಒ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಫೀಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದೋಸ್ ಕೀವರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಬರೀ ಆ ಕೀವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂಡ್ ಯೂಸರ್ ಆ ಕೀವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್
ಬಟ್ ನೌ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರೂ ಅಲ್ವಾ
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್?
Now we are using advanced version alva.
Yes ma'am. Advanced version has this semantic search engine process ma'am.
In the artificial intelligence also we are using semantic concept alva.
Yes ma'am.
ಈಗ search engine ಎಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು semantic concept ಏನೇ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ. ಮತ್ತೇನ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಹೇಳಿ ಸಾಕು ನನ್ಗೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಮೈ ಡೌಟ್, ನಾಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ತರ ಏನಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ ಡೌಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇನೆ.
ಅದೇನು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನಾನು ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಇಂಜಿನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಥರ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಸಿಮ್ಯಾಂಟಿಕ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಇಂಜಿನ್ಗೂ ಮುಂಚೆ ಇದೆ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಇಂಜಿನ್ಗೂ ಇವಾಗಿರೋ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಇಂಜಿನ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು.
ಓಕೆಪಾ.
Documents fetched, when we look into documents fetched, test case for like all those only basic operations were done. That test case has fetched highest number of documents compared to others. This is the result analysis of semantic search engine using proposed framework. Conclusion is semantic web not only contains resources but also it includes the heterogeneous relationships among them. And in this framework, like in this paper, this framework, it helps in heterogeneity of relationships is exploited to determine global importance of resources. Like keywords are coming from all different sources and they are stored in a database. In addition, search results can be greatly expanded with entities most semantically related to the query, thus able to provide users with properly ordered semantic search results by combining global ranking values and the relevance between resources and query. Experimental results which I showed earlier of that framework is feasible and can produce better ordering of semantic search results than applying the standard PageRank algorithm which traditional search engine was using. Instead of using that, if we apply this framework, we'll get feasible and better ordering of results. The paper I have referred for this is Sudeepti and G. Anuradha and M.S. Babu proposed a paper titled A Survey on Semantic Web Search Engine in the year 2018. And R. Sachdeva and S. Gupta proposed a paper entitled A Literature Survey on PageRank Algorithm in the year 2018. H. Dong, F. K. Hussain, and E. Chang proposed a paper titled A Survey in Semantic Search Technologies in the year 2015, and the paper which I discussed earlier in the literature survey. These are the references. This ends my topic. Thank you.
Chaitra,
Yes, sir.
give me any pre-processing technique, you know. Pre-processing technique, anyone. No, I mean any two pre-processing techniques. Chaitra?
Yes, sir.
You said about data pre-processing technique. No, I wrote it down. So give me any 2-3 examples. Real-time scenario.
In data mining, we have pre-processing technique. So I don't know exactly.
Data mining is also a big word. Give me examples of pre-processing. Yeah.
Here.
Data pre-processing technique, quickly. Harry, your slide is dark on there. I can't see anything. Chaitra, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Can you answer the question?
I don't know the names. Like there are some steps in data pre-processing techniques. Like
okay, give me the steps. Give me the steps.
Extracting the data, cleaning all those data, then
data cleaning is known as data pre-processing. No, you are getting the data ready, right? So it's the same thing. Give me the steps.
These are the steps: cleaning, transformation, transforming the data, reducing.
So can you give me an example where how you clean data? You wash it with soap and water, huh?
No, sir.
Give example, no? You are telling again transforming. What do I know by transforming? What do I know by cleaning? How do I clean data?
Cleaning, like noisy data are all taken out.
How do you remove noisy data? What is noise?
Chaitra, you have studied this. I mean, you have studied about this in data mining.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
In 6th semester.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Less than 1 year, okay. So what is noise?
Errors.
How do you determine if that thing is an error? Give example, you know what I'm talking about. You can take some numbers, right? Then how do you say that that number is noise? How?
In this search engine, if you enter some word which doesn't have any meaning, then that can be considered as a data error.
No, each and everything has a meaning in a search engine, okay? If I enter it in my language then, so it's a noise, huh? Then you should look for outliers, not say example, somebody is entering students max, okay?
Yes,
from maybe like maximum can be 100, minimum can be 0. And suddenly you are seeing -50. Can you take that? -50, you know what I'm talking about, Chaitra? Practical example. So -50 is an outlier, it's a noise. So how do you remove that? Will you delete the person? See, I mistakenly entered -50. Okay, you got 90 for you. Okay, that is your max. I entered -90. So how do you rectify that problem? Should I remove you completely from the database, or should I remove your number, delete it completely? How do I rectify it? Okay, it's fine. It's okay, don't worry. Get back to where you said precision, recall, and F1. Do you know how you calculate precision?
Get back to what, sir?
Do you know the formula for calculating precision? We did it in machine learning. Precision, recall, and F score. And F score. Yeah, precision.
F1 square.
Yeah, F1 score. What's the precision for calculating precision? I mean, of formula for calculating it.
Sir, I'm not getting you, sir.
So do you know what we mean by precision, right?
Yes, sir. Sir? Sir, it's breaking. Your voice is breaking.
Oh, my voice is breaking.
Okay,
Is your
it-
voice only?
It's clear now.
It's okay.
It's clear now. Sir? Sir?
The network is not good.
Correct. Correct.
So
Let's
shall
end
we keep the question and answering session tomorrow?
No, sir. Let's just end it. It's fine.
No. Is Uday ready now for his presentation?
Yes,
Uday, are you
sir.
ready now?
Yes, sir.
Shall we
Yes.
continue, Victor sir?
Yes, sir. Let's wind up. Let's continue. How about Sindhu ma'am? Sindhu ma'am, can we
Sindhu
continue?
ma'am,
Yes, sir.
Chaitra,
Sir, yes, sir.
what is try?
Sir?
What is try?
Try.
You're using which algorithm? Can you just name the algorithm which you explained?
In which process, sir?
In this presentation, you just explained one algorithm. What is that?
Sir, we have used many algorithms like a priori
Which
algorithm.
on which you focus today?
It goes like crawling algorithm, reprocessing algorithm.
Crawling algorithm, right? So,
Sir.
what is the algorithm which you use to store the data? You're retrieving, you're crawling, right?
Yes, sir.
So how do you store the data so that you can search it?
Sir.
Before searching, you need to store the data, right?
Yes, sir.
So which algorithm or which data structure you use
No,
to
what
store
is the
that?
format, Alva sir? Which format you are using to store the data?
Which format or which data structure?
Huh.
Key value pair, sir. Oh.
Key. Using which
Yeah.
data structures? Key value pair in the sense dictionary. I mean, in the form of dictionary you store.
Yes, sir. Like
What is TRIE, Chaitra? What is TRIE?
TRIE.
What is TREE?
Tree.
It's a tree. It's a data structure, right?
Yes, sir. Document object model.
Okay. What is TRIE?
I don't know, sir.
No, you don't know how to store the data so that you can search it efficiently, right?
Sir.
Before you search, you need to know how do you store it. What are the algorithms to store it?
In the tree-wise, like notes, words are stored in the form of notes.
Okay, your voice is breaking. Okay, let's start on one more next session.